Hello. We are going to look into what happened to Nicola BULLEY, but from the dog's perspective. First things first, in my last video, I said that she was a dog walker. She's not a dog walker. I did put it in the description, but a lot of people didn't see it. She was walking her dog. The way that it was worded in the short clip that I watched, it was like, and then a fellow dog walker, and she was on a work call. So my brain put that together as she's a dog walker. She's not a dog walker. She was walking her own dog, and ran into other people who were also walking their own dogs, but she's a mortgage broker. Which I was getting some like, it could potentially be something or someone from work, or like, but it didn't make sense to me because I thought she was a dog walker. But being a mortgage broker, I just want to check into it a little bit more. Because it opens a couple doors that weren't there before had she have been a dog walker, like I thought. So sorry about that. She's not a dog walker. She was walking her dog. I like to go into that first reading pretty blind, obviously. So we are going to, I'm going to do 2 rows. 1 second. All right, I'm going to do 2 rows of 5 cards, and it's going to be the dog's perspective just the entire time. I don't want to do like before and after. I want the cards to just show me that. So we're just going to do 2 rows of 5. The dog's perspective of what happened from the time that they began that walk until the dog was found by somebody else. The Magician came out first. Chariot reverse. Eight of Swords. Chariot reverse, then 8 of Swords. Ten of Swords reversed. Tower reversed. I feel like this isn't starting from, so essentially I put that intention out there and then I get back from the dog's energy what the dog's energy wants us to know, but it's not looking like, and I have to still pull the second row, but right now it's not looking like this picture that's being painted with the cards isn't beginning when the walk began. It looks like the dog is having it begin when she was talking to someone. Talking to someone, lack of movement, trapped. The Devil. And the Devil's right under the Magician. 3 of Cups reversed is under the Chariot. Six of Cups. I told you, it's somebody she knew. She ran into somebody she knew. The Knight of Cups reversed. And the Empress reversed. Last reading, I said it's 2 people that are involved with the physical act of what happened to her. Here they are. Okay, so starting off, we have the Magician. This is the dog saying that what I'm telling you right now is beginning when she was talking to someone. Now, Magician usually makes me think of like when it's the choice between in-person communication or virtual communication. It generally makes me think that it's a virtual communication. So I'm going to pull a card to confirm, but I believe that the dog is saying that when she began talking she was on the phone with her company, And I believe that this is what this card is referring to, but let me just make sure. King of Wands reversed. Yeah, I would say that that's her company, because this is like a forceful energy, and not that she was forced, but her boss had asked her to stay on the call or be on the call, something like asked to do something, and the king is like a leadership position. So I do believe the Magician is referring to her being on a work call. So far we have when her work call began. The Chariot reversed is a lack of movement. So it's like when she picked up the phone to start the work call, they stopped walking, or maybe they weren't making as much traveling as much ground. But especially because this card has 2 horses on it. So to me, it's saying, like, from the dog's point of view, okay, I saw her answer the phone. She's communicating with someone on the phone. And then we stop. We stop walking. Stop walking. I wonder if they were on the bench that her phone was found on. Page of Swords. Another card about communication. That would be confirming the Magician, so that would be confirming the King. Yeah, it seems like she answered the phone, was on a work call, stopped walking or slowed down or something. I'm feeling like she came to a stop somewhere. Seeing her slowing down on the call, but then stopping by something. Like she stopped by something. The 8 of Swords is the next card, and that's being trapped. And then we have the 10 of Swords reversed that I can't pick up. There we go. It's almost like she was grabbed and got away, or like oh my gosh, it's the dog. Okay, so someone lures her or takes her and releases the dog, but takes her. It's like she had the dog with her, approaching the person. Person takes her and, like, I don't know if they like push the dog or like just direct the dog. Is there a fence? I looked at a picture and I can't remember if there was a fence or a gate, like a gate. What I'm seeing is it's like she's walking the dog, takes the work call, isn't walking as fast on the work call, which makes sense because if you're on a work call, you're not going to be necessarily jogging, but like she slows down, but then she stops for some reason, but she didn't stop because she wanted to stop. She stopped for some reason. Because like it wasn't like she was stopping because of the work call, because the work call had already been happening and she was continuing to walk just slowly, but something caused her to stop. Something causes her to stop. Someone takes her. Either takes her or lures her. It's almost like they get her close to some kind of fence or gate and then real quick push her in, but don't let the dog in. Like, oh, come over here, blah, blah, blah. She comes close, gate opens, she comes in, gate closes, dog's on the other side of the gate. That's what we see so far. And then we have the Tower in reverse, which is about averting disaster. So to me, that's because we're looking at this from the dog's perspective. And if this card is representing Nicola and this card was representing the dog, this card looks very similar in structure. So this card would be saying that the dog averted the disaster. The dog was left and she was taken by the devil. what's interesting here is that the devil is under the magician and also under the king that clarified the magician. So it could be pointing to two different things. So essentially we have this picture, right? We have the magician up here who is upside down. So his wand is like pouring in to this conversation. And then this conversation is how or when this person stepped into the picture and did something. So what I'm saying is somebody knew that she was going to be on that work call. Somebody knew that she did not have her camera on when she was on that work call. Someone knew that she did not have her microphone on when she was on that work call. Somebody knew her routine and planned this for this particular time, knowing how it would allow things to unfold, as far as maybe people not realizing she had been missing right away because she was just on this work call. It's not like she missed her work call and then the work would call and say, hey, have you heard from her or seen her? This is out of character. She's on that work call, knowing they can't hear or see her. So that's the time that this plan is put in action. Then we have the Three of Cups reversed, which is a third party situation. So in my last reading, I got that the people who actually hands-on took her and did something were not the people that, they weren't doing it for their own reasons. They were doing it because somebody else paid them, hired them, convinced them, something to do it. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is somebody that she knows, somebody she has a past or a relationship or a connection to in some way. And then we have the two people that are involved in actually taking her. There's a male and a female energy. I almost feel like she was lured by the female, grabbed by the male, and then her stuff put back by the female. I'm going to clarify on that. King of Swords in reverse. In the Idaho readings, this card is representing the killer. So these two are working for the person that's actually responsible for this, but these are the ones that enacted it. There was something else I wanted to check on. Okay, so that's it from the dog's perspective. The dog saw her answer the phone. They slowed down to a stop but they stopped for some purpose. Someone said something to them. Maybe she could have even like found something on the sidewalk or the grass and wanted to pick it up. Something caused her to completely stop in her tracks. And when she stopped, she became trapped. And when she became trapped, the dog got free. Averted disaster. And with the dog saying averting disaster, if the dog is saying I averted disaster because I got away from these people, that would be putting out that the dog knows that disaster was coming to Nicola. Because if the dog averted the disaster, it would mean that he saw something that looked like disaster. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to say that, if that makes sense. And the Ten of Swords is a card of like survival. Like, I survived. She got trapped. I survived. Disaster. I wasn't the one that experienced disaster as the dog. She was, because she got trapped. Who or what happened? Evil. A third-party situation, so somebody doing it for somebody else. It was somebody that she knew. The female lured her. The male took her. They were doing it for this other person. I'll pull 3 of these just to see what we get. Huh. Financial support, child, alimony, government. There's a justice, like a judge's gavel, money, and handcuffs on the card. I think I just flipped it over, but the next card was children. And now I have to find it because I just put it back in the pile. There it is. This was the next card under that one. So we have financial support, child, alimony, government, and the card right underneath of that was children. The chalk on the ground, the kid is picking up the chalk on the ground, and I just said it's possible she had to stop to pick something up. It's almost like somebody left something there to get her to stop. I don't know. I guess it could have just been a person to get her to stop. She stopped because of something. It's not just that she was walking and was like, oh, I don't feel like walking, I'm just going to stop here. She stopped for a reason, and that reason was purposeful because that reason allowed for this woman to lure her so this man could take her. And the Knight of Cups being reversed is making me feel like how I said she knew these people. It's like this like in my last reading, I said, it's as if somebody hires somebody to do the job of a hitman, or somebody hires a hitman to do a lesser job, but the person messes it up because they're used to being a hitman. But like I also said that this person is someone that no one would suspect, and it's someone that she knows. This is making me feel like this person was very charming to her, very nice to her face to face previous to this happening. So she did not see this coming from this person. Let me pull 2 more because those 2 are kind of together. Oh. Divine Feminine. And it's a woman in the woods. It is a woman in the woods. I do it. Yeah, some woman lured her into those woods and a man took her. That woman is standing in the woods. She is standing in the forest in a nice dress. And look, her hand is almost like, come on. Interview. Talk. Conversation. Get on the same page. And the next card is Drama Queen. Thirsty and causing chaos. All from this woman here. This woman lured her into the woods to talk about something and caused chaos. And look, has smoke, so it's like blowing smoke up your butt. Like, it's almost like she faked drama queen. She faked it was someone she knew that faked an emergency. Lured her close enough to the gate, pulled her in, shut the dog on the other side of the gate, took her. The dog couldn't get to the other side of the gate, so the dog stayed in that general area, hoping she would come back. I want to pull one more of these because they all fell upside down. Ooh. It's in reverse. Unconditional, genuine, certain love. But it was in reverse. Does Nicola's disappearance have anything to do with an affair on either her or her partner's part? Yeah, I don't know which side it's coming from, but one of them was having an affair. If it was her that was having the affair, it's hard to pinpoint the person that's in control of this because I don't know which side the affair is coming from, but I can try and look and see if I see. But I almost feel like it's gonna be blocked, but I'm gonna look anyway. So anyway, if it's coming from her, we'd be looking at either her partner or whoever she was having an affair with's wife. Brother. I'm hearing really loud. It's someone and their brother. Someone and their brother. Like a brother-sister duo that took her. Is that? If she's having an affair and the person she's having an affair with's wife has a brother, it was them. So anyway, if she's the one that was having the affair, I would say we'd either be looking at the partner or, you know, either, I mean, I guess it could potentially be whoever she was having an affair with. If she was, I'm feeling like it's not coming from her energy though, honestly. But I'm just giving you all possibilities here. And if it was him having the affair, it could be the mistress or the partner. So those are the options. Let's see if we can figure out. Should I use dowsing rods? I'm gonna do it this way. What can we know about which one of them, if any, was having an affair? Wheel of Fortune and Queen of Pentacles. Get a clarifier on the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Another clarifier. Five of Swords. It has something to do with an affair. I can't tell if it's her that was having the affair or if this is pointing to his mistress. Potentially. Allegedly, my opinion. All of this is allegedly my opinion. But it's like everything just fell into place for this to happen. It's weird. But how I said before, it wasn't originally to take her and kill her. It was to give her back. Like take her, scare her and give her back. Or take her, prove a point and give her back. And that's what this card would be. It's like bullying and intimidation. 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 Something with this female and emotions. The Moon. So, yeah, something we don't know about. So, yeah, one of them was having an affair. I honestly almost kind of think it was her. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be an affair. It could just be somebody who is interested in having an affair. Maybe she turned him down. I don't know, but there's some outpour of emotions. What can we know about how this affair led to what happened? What elements of it? Three of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Somebody was worried about their family falling apart due to an affair that was being had. Which again could be multiple people, because it could be potentially who she could have been having an affair with, or it could be the partner that found out about the affair. Let's just say she is or isn't having an affair. Maybe she isn't and the husband or the boyfriend thinks she is. I don't know. Maybe she is. Either way, this is like if somebody wanted to scare her, just take her, scare her, release her. Almost like a no harm, no foul situation, but you're still getting her scared so she doesn't continue some kind of behavior that you don't approve of. But something goes wrong. She fought back. Five of Cups. Regret, disappointment, things not going the way you intended. Two of Swords, a difficult decision. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, allegedly in my opinion, somebody was trying to teach her a lesson about something with an affair. Either she was having one or they thought she was having one. It could be that she threatened to expose someone for having it. I don't know. It seems a little bit more close to home than her threatening to expose someone, unless it was threatening to expose someone that either her or a partner was having an Oh, my eyes just got really watery. Possible scenario here would be her partner's having an affair. She finds out. Instead of confronting her partner, she goes and confronts the mistress and says, if you don't leave him alone, I'm going to destroy your family, or I'm going to tell your partner or husband or something. And they want to scare her. Oh, that would make it somebody that she knew. She didn't know the person well, but she knew them. She knew of them. Because we had the 2 next to the 3. And the 3's in reverse. This is in a 3-way relationship. See your way out. Mistress shows up. Okay, so she says something to the mistress. If you don't leave him alone, I'm going to tell your partner. Mistress randomly shows up where she's at and is like, the Knight of Cups is with the Empress in reverse. Where did that go? We had the Empress in reverse next to the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the romantic knight when he's upright. And then the Empress being reversed would be symbolic of the female in this situation being in charge, because she's the one that was approached about this. So the female lures her over. Hey, I gotta talk to you. Or hey, something. She comes over. She is a little weary. The male comes out of nowhere. She was lured by a female over to that gate or fence. There's like a gate or a fence. There's something that the dog couldn't get through, but she was lured there for a purpose. It's not her that's having the affair. It's him. Allegedly, my opinion. I mean, I guess there's a chance that it also could be the partner that just set it up, but I really feel like this is a mistress. A mistress that she threatened to expose. It's almost like, I wonder if anyone that knows her or knows this case a little better, would she be the kind of person who, like, she has this life built with her partner, and instead of causing problems at home, maybe she would just kind of deal with it in a different way by trying to get rid of the situation from the outside before dealing with it on the inside. Like not going directly to confront her partner about something that she found out, but going to the mistress instead. Before ever approaching the partner about what she knew. What can we know about a potential, a potential mistress? 8 of Wands, fast communication. Come here. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you really quick. Come here. Page of Wands, adventure. Come here. We gotta talk about this. Really excited about something. Really like, come here. Like, gave her no time to think. Knight of Wands reversed. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull one of these and then a couple of these. Let's just do one of these. The killer is out of the area, and multiple people were involved in the crime. So if it's a mistress, she would have had to travel to that specific area where she knew that she had a routine to walk the dog out of the area. Multiple people. It's everything I just said. I'm gonna pull 3 from each side of this deck, and then we'll be done with this for now. Oh, we got the divine feminine and children. This is a woman that's married with children. She's married with children. Allegedly, my opinion, the partner is having or has had an affair with a woman who's married with children. And that's the woman that's luring her into the woods. Financial, child support. If she told the woman about, if she told the woman's partner about the affair, this would come into play. Child. Yeah, this one. Oh, maybe a child. This woman has at least one child. Is that a parent's hand? This person has 1 or 2 children. I almost feel like it's 1, but... Communication. Serial killer in reverse, but it has like a like a chopped up doll, which makes me think of like a family falling apart, losing, or, you know. Is she buried? Communication clarifies the Magician. Is Nicola buried in those woods? No. Is Nicola buried somewhere, but not in those woods? No. All right, let's pull 3 from this side. And then we're going to wrap this up for now. I just couldn't stop thinking about getting this from the dog's perspective before I start looking into everything else. I feel like that gives a very good perspective of what to be looking out for. So I am going to do another reading about this case. For some reason, it's just like calling to me. I just asked if she was buried and we got no, and then we got underwater. But not in that body of water they're searching. Travel. She's in the water, but not in the water they're searching. Travel. Yeah, different body of water. Secret society and love in reverse. Secret society, secret group of people that are doing this. Love in reverse. Secret society, secret bond between people that other people aren't necessarily aware of. Love in reverse. I just want to pull 2 of these. I'm going to pull one for... Okay, so I believe there's 3 main people involved in this. I believe, okay, but that's the thing, because if it is a mistress, then it's not somebody that hired the 2 people. It would be them acting on their own accord. But because of the partner. So that could still fit in. So I want to still check the partner's energy, because it could go either way. And by that, I mean, it could either be potentially him setting it up to happen, or it could be happening because of something that happened with him. So I want to check the partner's energy about this whole thing, who I believe is the mistress, and then the mistress's brother. I really feel like it's her brother. It's a woman with hair down to here. Yeah, maybe there to there. It's like wavy-ish. Lighter brown or dirty blonde. I'm seeing her real clearly. She's like petite. She's smaller. So it's her and a... So we'd be looking for that woman. She has a brother. At least one brother. And 1 or 2 children. She's married. I believe legally married. Like, Nicola and her boyfriend were just partners for a long time, but I believe this woman's actually married. Anyway, so let's check her energy, the partner's energy, and who I believe is her brother. I guess it could be a good friend. I mean, I guess it could be... No, it wouldn't be her... It's not her partner. It's not her partner. Who did I say? We're going to check him first. Artificial heart in reverse. He feels like his heart's been ripped out of his chest. The mistress's energy. Is this me? Look at that energy. Is this me? Do you pick her or do you pick me? Is this me? Eternal servitor, ancient wanderer, hope, incompleteness, and yearning, following directions. Oh, and I said he feels like his heart was ripped out. So this was the partner. The partner feels like his heart was ripped out. Then we have this woman here with the sword. He feels like his heart was ripped out because of her. The person who ripped the heart out. Look, hole in chest, holding it in his hand. And it's also the moon. And we got the moon here. And this card was about the affair, something that wasn't known. And now we have the person who ripped the heart out and has it in his hand. And the other card, the whole deck is like down, but this one card is up, and it's today for tomorrow, and it has two females holding hands under the moon. The mistress and the wife under the moon. Moon. All right, I just want to pull one of these now that we know all that to wrap it up. Just one. Searching online, looking for info and records. And the woman's blindfolded. So the first card that we had in this reading was the Magician, which I said was online communication. And then I said, let's pull one last card to clarify everything. And we got a card about online communication and a woman who's blindfolded. Looking for info, records. Yeah, she knew her routine. That is what I'm getting here. I'm going to do another one. So if you have any questions about this case, leave them in the comments and I will get around to another round of this one as soon as I can. Probably doing another Idaho reading tomorrow. Yeah, talk to you guys soon.